가난이란 무엇일까요?
돈 없는 거예요.
맘 놓고 자기가 할 수 없는 것?
전 가난한 사람은 마음의 여유가 없는 사람?
춥고 좀 배고프고 이게 가난이라고 생각하고요.
사람마다 생각하는 가난은 조금씩 다릅니다. 사전적으로 가난은 돈이 없어서 생활이 어려운 상태를 의미합니다. 국제금융기관인 세계은행은 하루 3달러 미만으로 살아가는 상태를 절대 빈곤으로 정의합니다. 전 세계 인구의 10.3%, 8억 3,100만 명 이상이 이 기준 아래에서 살아가고 있습니다. 하지만 과연 돈의 문제만으로 가난을 온전히 설명할 수 있을까요?
We don't have our own house, so we're just living with our aunties, and we're all living together. They're like around 12 people are living in the same house. When I was a kid, I was really ambitious and very dreamy. But since the community is a poor community, nobody will believe in you. So I think that's the biggest challenge for me.
After passage of my dad, that life became very difficult. Having a bag for school and having meal was a struggle at that time. Neighborhood, we are living almost with the same life standard. So everybody is thinking that the maximum thing you can achieve, becoming someone who is living in your neighborhood. So society where I live is shaped by poverty.
가난은 경제적인 결핍을 넘어 한 사람의 삶에 막대한 영향을 미칩니다. 희망을 빼앗고 좌절하게 만들고 미래를 기대할 수 없게 만듭니다.
Poverty is not about housing and water. Those are the symptoms of poverty. The worst thing about poverty is the message that says, give up. Nobody cares. Nothing will ever change for you. If a child believes that, they are trapped in poverty.
가난의 거짓말 속에서 무너진 어린이를 다시 일으켜 세우려면 어떻게 해야 할까요?
When you are combating poverty, you don't just bring one intervention. So we have a combined holistic intervention to the family and the children so that children can be raised in a holistic way.
컴패션은 가난에 맞서 어린이를 지적, 사회정서적, 신체적, 영적 영역에서 전인적으로 양육합니다. 가난을 이겨내고 어린이의 변화를 일으키는 컴패션의 전략은 3C로 나타납니다. 컴패션은 어린이에게 집중합니다. 어린 시절의 가난은 삶에 치명적인 영향을 남기지만 어린이들은 가난을 이겨낼 무한한 잠재력을 품고 있습니다. 그래서 어린이에게 보다 빨리 다가가야 합니다.
I think I was in grade 2 at that time when I registered to Compassion International. The physical part, we get support in basic education materials, and then we have a playground to play. At that time, it's around like more than 300 children in one project. So I've got like a big family there.
어린이들은 컴패션 울타리 안에서 건강하게 자라며 미래를 꿈꾸기 시작합니다.
They are the future generation. If we can transform the children, help them to come out and thrive in their life, that will help the family to come out of poverty. That will help the communities to come out of poverty. So that's why it's very important for us to really work with the children.
컴패션은 어린이 양육을 위해 교회와 함께합니다. 교회는 컴패션 어린이 센터를 운영하여 체계적이고 효과적으로 어린이의 성장을 돕습니다.
We release children in a partnership with the church. Before the ministry came, the church was there. And those people were in those communities where the church is. So the church is there, is seeing poor children who are struggling. Church is more than excited and willing to serve the children. And that is why compassion is the most important partner of the church.
교회는 어린이와 가장 가까이에서 함께하며 어린이를 지키고 보호합니다.
Every time that I was asked about Compassion Center and the church, I often describe the church as my safe zone. Because if you are living in the poor communities, you don't have a right to be sad. You don't have a right to be hurt and to feel the pain because you're poor. And when I entered Compassion, it seems like everybody is supporting you, everybody is believing, and everything is possible.
If they become a registered children, sponsored, give them their holistic needs like spiritual, socio-emotional. We provide them their needs in school, and then we have also skills development for the children. It depends upon their age. We went to their house, we find partners, whatever their needs, we find appropriate solutions to help them. We give hope to many of hopeless children because of this program.
이 모든 변화의 중심은 예수 그리스도입니다. 가난의 메시지는 그리스도의 사랑 안에서 희망의 메시지로 바뀝니다. 소망을 회복한 어린이는 용기와 사랑을 품은 어른으로 자라갑니다.
Our goal is that by the time a child exits the program, they are able to live and live well and influence others. And so we have a very strong alumni association. They go back to their churches, so they go to support those churches and speak to those children in the program. Tell them we were like you. Now look where we are.
I was teaching for a long time before, but I know that in my heart, God's plan for me is to go back to poverty. And that's why I went back to Compassion. Why do I have hearts for the children, hearts for the poverty? God made me realize that the true joy, the true happiness in life is always being dependent to God.
I'm a medical doctor by profession. I also work at teaching undergraduate medical students. As a doctor for my nation, I want to see Ethiopia more opportunity given to those who are in need, especially children and marginalized populations. So for me, it's a simple instinct to give back to like the little self of me. I think it's the Compassion's ministry is for me. It's like helping me to become who I am now.
When it comes to releasing children from poverty in Jesus' name, and we stand on Jesus as our pillar. Whatever we do, whatever we say, whatever we dream, whatever we meditate on is all centered on Christ-centeredness.
I don't believe in poverty anymore, and I know someday I'll be back now as a testimony myself.
Yeah, I'm released from poverty in Jesus' name, and in so many ways. I have so many stories, examples.
Of course, I'm living testimony, so you can see in my life and then many children's life. Yeah.
And the most important thing is that I have grown spiritually. I met Jesus Christ, and that alone changes my entire perspective.
Not because of my efforts, but because of the work of God in my life.
What we try to do at Compassion is get to that child and say, you are known by God, you are loved by God, and He has a wonderful future for you. When a child goes from I am nothing with no hope and I can accomplish nothing to I think I can make my world a better place, you have won the war on poverty.
컴패션은 가난에 맞서 한 어린이의 삶을 그리고 세상의 이야기를 다시 써내려가고 있습니다.